no low rise for me. I've lived that life. What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So this is going to be the last video of my building / rebuilding your wardrobe series. So I hope you enjoyed watching this series. If this is your first time to my channel, definitely go back and check out the previous videos because it will all make sense of what I am talking about today. So it will be in the playlist category on my channel, so make sure you go back and view those videos, give them a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel as well. So to close out the series today, we are going to be talking about just maximizing your closet, just making sure that you have your closet, or at least you're starting to get your closet where you would like for it to be. So in the beginning we talked about, you know, going through the closet, finding your style, honestly. So figuring out what your style is going to be. Then we purged the closet, we got rid of things that didn't fit, whether it was like your style or maybe just even fit clothing wise. We got rid of all of those things. We kind of saw what we're working with, what we need and everything. We went shopping, so we got to find out, you know, what's out there, what, you know, stores that you like, what, you know, sizing and everything, styles, all of those things, how they all came together when you actually went to the store. So now that we have done all of those things, we are back at home and now it is time to go through the things that you possibly have purchased, or even just try to figure out some of the things that you currently have in your closet, what you can do to make the most of those items so they're not just stagnant, or you find yourself where you have items again in your closet next season where you're just like, oh, I didn't wear this, it doesn't work, doesn't fit the style, all of those things. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm hoping this video isn't too long, just to kind of seal the deal and wrap it up. I actually have done a capsule wardrobe video on my channel before, so I will link that below. So not much has changed honestly when it comes to the capsule wardrobe, so I will explain what that is. So capsule wardrobe, in my interpretation, or my, you know, how I would define it, it is definitely going to be something where you just have your set amount of items where you can put together like 20 to 30 different outfits basically. So you have a certain amount of tops, you have a certain amount of bottoms, shoes, accessories, all of those things, and that way you can basically tie all of those outfits together with, you know, interchanging out those pieces. So you don't necessarily have to have a closet full of clothes, but the clothes that you do have, they should be able to work well with each other just based on, you know, what your style is. So for me, that can be a little bit tricky, just a little bit, because I am more in like the trendy chic category. So of course that's going to be changing depending on the season, depending on what's, you know, what's out there, what is trending at the current moment. So for that one, you do kind of have to play it up a little bit. So for me, I'm trying not to go for too many statement pieces, because I know that, you know, those aren't going to be able to kind of interchange with a lot of the things that I have in my wardrobe basically. So just something to keep in mind. But if you are more in like the classy, the minimalist, we'll say probably edgy as well, or if you like the athleisure, the elevated casual, then this should be pretty simple for you. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is just building out that capsule wardrobe. Okay, so continuing from the previous week's video, so now you've gone shopping, you're back home, so you're kind of going through what all that you purchased. So this could be the time to kind of lay everything out, see how things will kind of flow together, mesh together. And sometimes it won't, you know, you may have bought a specific outfit for something. Just kind of take a look, you know, see what you got. And then you can also lay those things out and go in your closet and see if there are any things that you can like pair together with what you purchased basically. So that's why I said in my shopping video, when you are out shopping, you want to make sure that you're getting things that, you know, can work well with others basically. So you're not just stuck with one item and you're like, okay, I can only wear this one top with this one pair of pants. Well, that's not going to get you very far, and then you're going to end up wearing that top out too much to where now you're back in the store having to re-up on certain things. Now, like I said before, you do want to invest in some quality pieces if you know it's something that you're going to be wearing quite often. So just make sure that that is something that you are taking into consideration if you have to get back out there. Just making sure that it is something that can go well with what you are currently working with, and then also how you want to eventually get your wardrobe or your closet to be, that it also meets those needs as well. This is also a time to try those things on. So I know, you know, sometimes with trying things on, you may not have wanted to have done it in the store, and then you got to try stuff on when you get home. So there's a chance to like take the moment to, you know, try everything on, and once again, pick out things in your closet that you know can work well with those items, and then see how everything is flowing together. And that kind of help you know if some things need to be returned, or if you kind of need to maybe switch out a size, what have you, color as well. You know, sometimes, you know, how it looks on the hanger or even how it looks on the mannequin, it may look a little bit different on you. So you kind of have to, you know, see how it's going to work for you as well. So I would say take that time to really go through everything that you purchase, and then also take notes if you want to get back out there, because I understand not every shopping trip you're able to get everything that you wanted, or just even when you went out there. I mentioned that before, you know, on the days where I'm like, I really want to go shopping today, that's when I can't find anything, or I'm looking for something specific, I can't find it, but when I'm just out, just happen to be out, that's when I find everything. So just something to keep in mind, or like I said, just kind of keep that running list kind of mentally, or if you want to take notes on it and stuff, just the things that you may need, you know, along the way as you continue to elevate your closet and everything. And when you're trying on things, I would say take pictures of those items, whether you want to take pictures with those things on, or if you just want to like lay them out and take pictures of them. I've seen actually a lot of people do this for their vacation trips. They actually lay out what they plan to wear and they take a picture of it, because sometimes when you actually travel, you're like, well, wait, what did I plan to wear this top with, or what did I plan to wear this with, and then you're kind of confused. Or if you have set outfits for specific days and you want to make sure you kind of nail how you want the outfit to look, how you tucked it in, how you pinned it, take all the pictures that you need. Like I said, this can work, you know, just for day to day, especially if it's something that you know you're going to be consistently wearing. Like if you go in the office, you know, 4 to 5 days a week, or, you know, hybrid where you work from home and then you do go in the office, what, you know, what have you. Just make sure that you kind of have an idea of how the item is supposed to look on you. I've seen actual stylists do that for their clients. They'll take pictures so they kind of know when they get home, you know, it's like, okay, this is how we styled this piece together. So that might actually work in your favor as well, just to do it for yourself. So that way you know kind of how to piece together. Or it's nice to have those pictures when you are out shopping, because then you're like, okay, this is how the outfit looks. I know I need a belt that matches, because sometimes you kind of have an idea when you get in the store. You're like, well, wait, what color was this? I don't know what shade this was. I don't know which one to get. So having those pictures will be very helpful for you. And lastly, as I mentioned before, you want to build that capsule wardrobe after you have done all the shopping, done all the things and stuff. And of course, this can kind of be going on, you know, as you continue to grow. Once again, you know, this may not have been that shopping trip where you got everything that you needed, so you might have to continue it on, you know, later on, and budget it and all of those things. So just kind of figure out what works best for you. But this is also the time, once it's said, to build out that capsule wardrobe. So you want to make sure that you have a set amount of tops, I would say, in different types of colors. For myself, if I was doing that, I would have basic tops. That is something that is easy to work with. I feel like that is easy for me to put an outfit together. And I also like to layer up pieces. I love to wear blazers. Of course not right now because it's still hot, but I love to be able to tie those tops in together. So I would have a white basic tee, I would do black, I would have an ivory color, I'd probably do brown. I'm kind of like gray, but I don't wear gray too often. So for me, that would be a color I probably wouldn't gravitate towards. I do have one gray top in my closet, so it is one of those. It's kind of like, okay, it's cool to have, but it's not necessarily a color that I gravitate towards. So I would definitely make sure you have basic tops, and then I would also have some good button down tops as well. I would definitely have a white button down shirt, because you just never know when you're going to need that type of item. I would probably have black, and then I would do like a fun color as well. I've had one that was yellow. I love pink. Pink is my can I talk today? Pink is my favorite color, as you can tell by my top, and then even just the curtains behind me and stuff. So I probably have those colors. And you also want to think about bottoms as well with your jeans. Figure out the style of jeans that you like. For me, I kind of like to have a mix. I love wide leg. I still do like some skinny jeans. I mainly like those for fall and winter, just for boots purposes, of just like not having to like stuff jeans in my boots and whatnot. So I do like to keep a couple of skinny jeans, but I've actually been loving straight leg pants as of late. So my closet has kind of transitioned into those, just because I like the style of them, like the fit of them, how they look on me. So I would, for myself, I would have like a light wash, I would have a dark wash, a medium wash, and black. I might would throw a white in there, but then that's something that's probably going to be sitting in my closet a little bit more often, just because white is most of the time going to be for like the summer and the spring months. So it's kind of short, you know, a short time frame. But then also that's when it starts to get warm, where I live. So then it's like, okay, am I really gonna have on jeans during that time? So you know, so it's just kind of like, even if you don't have those, it's like kind of think about, you know, how often you will be wearing them and if it's something that you really do need. But I would have different washes of jeans, and I would also have some different cuts as well too. I love high waist. I love some mid-rise, no low rise for me. I've lived that life. I do not want to live that life again. So for me, it's either going to be mid-rise or high rise. So that's where you can kind of play it up with the different styles. Do you like some distressed distressed jeans, you know, maybe have one option of that as well too. If you really want to go for it, you know, you can have, you know, distressed jeans in all the different colors that I just mentioned before, and then also have some nicer ones. So when you want to have a little bit more dressier look, you have those options to go for. And then when you kind of want to add just a little bit of edge or just a little bit of chicness or trendiness to it, you do have that option. I love blazers, like I mentioned before, so I'll probably have a wide variety of blazers. I should do like another blazer like video. I have done that one on my channel, so I'll try to have it linked up above somewhere if you're watching like on your phone and whatnot. I did a full haul. Now some of those blazers I don't have anymore, so but like I said, I might need to do a redo of all the blazers that I have. But I love wearing blazers. They're just easy, they're effortless, and they can be paired with so many different things. So that's where those other tops come in, where I can pair those tops with those jeans, with those blazers. And then as you can see, we're kind of cooking up like 20 different outfits just with, you know, the 3 or 4 items that I have mentioned, you know, just simple items basically. It's also time to check in on accessories. Do you have some nice belts and whatnot? So that was something that I was kind of transitioning in, because I did lose weight, but some of the belts that I had, they were way too big, so I had to get rid of them. But then also making sure that I had, you know, other colors to supplement. I would say Shein was a good option for me because I don't wear belts very often. So this is for me where fast fashion kind of comes into play, because if it's something I'm not wearing very often but I know I'm going to want to have it, sometimes I do tend to opt for more so of the fast fashion. Now if it's something that I know I'm going to be wearing continuously, there are some fast fashion items that can last forever. They can stand the test of time, and there are some that may break after a couple of wears. So just kind of, you know, kind of see the things, and you'll notice it as you continue to evolve your closet, the things that you keep gravitating towards. So that way, you know, for future shopping trips, and you kind of can plan a little bit better of like, oh, okay, I know I've been wearing this a little bit more often, let me go for that as well. Check out with the shoes. I probably will do maybe like a fall capsule wardrobe. Comment down below if that's something that y'all want to see. I think it'd be fun, because I feel like with the capsule wardrobe, it's going to be different. I've seen some people that will do it for all over, but I think it'll be fun to just strictly stick to like fall, winter, just to see the things that you need to have, because that is coming up pretty quick, and you're going to need your coats, you're going to need your boots, you're going to need your sweaters, and all of those things. I know for me, I'm probably going to have to revamp for my particular, like my fall and winter wardrobe, because sometimes I went for more of the trendy things and stuff. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna really wear those again, but I'm like, wait, I do actually need sweaters, you know. So it's like, you don't want to get rid of them, but it's like, okay, do I want to continuously keep wearing the same statement sweater basically? So yeah, so like I said, to each its own, you know. Figure out what works best for you and your household, you know, but as for me and my household, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, so like I said, comment down below if you want to see like a fall capsule wardrobe, but make sure you have the shoes that you want. So for this time of year, since it's still pretty warm, I would say, you know, making sure the sandals that you have are good. You have a white pair, you have gold, or if you're gold or silver, you have black, brown, because you know those colors are going to go with a lot of things that you're wearing. Even take a chance and or look into some of the jewelry that you have, you know, what's going to add to the pieces that you either just purchased or what you have in your closet. If you are a jewelry person but you kind of want some pieces to kind of make sure your go-to pieces, basically, like I have my go-to pieces and whatnot, but just something to keep in mind there of, you know, what it is that you truly need. All right, y'all, so we're going to be wrapping up, like I said, this video and this series. I really do hope that you enjoyed this series, excuse me, and then I also hope that you enjoyed today's video of just, you know, kind of working with your closet. And of course, once again, this is going to be, you know, evolving when it comes to just building your wardrobe. If there's anything that you think that I missed or you just want to hear more about, please comment down below and share it with me. I would love to, you know, continue this series on and just kind of see, you know, different things that I can add to it to hopefully be helpful for you, because at the end of the day, I just want to help you through, you know, managing your closet, you know, helping you through, you know, picking items for your closet, what you need, what you don't need, what may be outdated, what you should, you know, stick to, all of those things. I would love to be an assistant for that. So yeah, so once again, thank you for tuning in to today's video and especially this series. But before we go, your girl hit 1K on YouTube last week. So I actually hit it last Friday. So Friday after I uploaded the last video, I hit 1K on YouTube. And then actually as I am filming this video, it is the 4-year anniversary of this channel. So yay! So I just want to appreciate all of my returning subscribers and then all the newbies here as well. Just thank y'all so much. This has definitely been a journey, as you can see. I know for some, you know, it may not take as long, or, you know, it may take longer. more. You just never know. For me, it seemed like it was taking a while, but I was like, just be patient, stick with it. That's what everybody kept telling me. You know, just keep cranking out videos, staying consistent with it as well. I hope you guys appreciate the consistency. You know, there's gonna be times where I'm like, I ain't got nothing, or you know, the way the schedule was just happening. I have the footage, but just didn't get a chance to edit and everything. And then of course, just upgrading equipment as well and stuff. So yes, I just hope that those of you who have been with me throughout the entire process, that you have just kind of seen the evolution of it. But just once again, thank you. Thank you to everyone that pushed me to just keep going, to start the channel. I just want to say a heartfelt thank you, because yeah, I've just really enjoyed it. It's been fun. It still is fun. I'm gonna continue going, of course. So yeah, so I know y'all saw it. Hopefully if you watched the last video, I was gonna be doing a little something. So I do want to do a giveaway just to say thank you. So it's gonna be real simple. So I just will have you confirm that you are following me here on YouTube. And then I also want you to comment down below what your favorite part of the series was. So that is going to be the two things and whatnot that I'll just require of you. Like I said, really simple, and then you will win a gift card of a place to your choice. Hopefully if it's an e-gift card, has to be an e-gift card because I'm not gonna be hand delivering anything and whatnot, but just to, you know, give back and just say thank you for all that you guys have done for me as far as support and all those things. So hopefully you stay till the end of the video. So like I said, make sure I will have you verify that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment down below what your favorite part of the series was, and I'll just kind of go through those comments and maybe do like a little randomizer or whatever to figure out who the person is. I know people do giveaways differently, and as you saw, I did not market this in the title because I have had that happen, and I feel like people who do not watch your channel are the people that are entering in the giveaway. So I just want to make sure the people who actually watch this video stay to the end and actually, you know, took part in the series. Tell me what your favorite part of the series. And if you haven't finished the series, go back and watch it. They're still there. Like I said, I'll try to have them somewhere linked up above, throughout the screen, or down below as well. But once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It's only up from here. So we got many more thousands to conquer and achieve and all of the things. So yeah, so once again, thank you. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. September is fastly approaching. So I'll probably get back more into the vlogs for that month, unless I come up with another video idea for you guys. Comment down below if there's something else that you would want to see from me. I would definitely appreciate it, and just love, you know, love to hear what you all are wanting to see, so that way I can help out and whatnot. So yeah, so make sure, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below all of the things, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye y'all. Trust in me, I can, you said I can trust in you.